and you'd be surprised how quickly things can turn around.
Welcome to the Rachel and Drew Show. I'm Drew.
I'm Rachel.
Welcome back. We're back in the studio.
And I'm just getting kicked from the inside out right now.
Rigorous.
I'm like, I don't know what he's doing in there. He's just like, it's like he's like cycling or something. like normally I get kicked. I mean, obviously it's like moving around and stuff, but it's never like, I feel like someone's knocking on a door right now.
Yes.
Okay. So, and we actually have an ultrasound appointment today. So you haven't been to, we had one ultrasound appointment. Mm-hmm. I have had one the whole pregnancy, and I'm literally 6 months, and
we keep canceling us.
We keep canceling us.
No,
they keep canceling us. I know. I'm like, anyway, so yeah, we're excited to get an ultrasound today, and I'm like, can we like see our baby? Like we haven't freaking seen him the whole time.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm 6 months, and yeah, we got that going on. So we're gonna do 2 episodes here today, and then we're gonna hightail it over to the hospital for the ultrasound. Same
hospital Rachel is just in.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say like Evan was born at in Hendricks, but yeah. Yeah. When I went into anaphylactic shock, went, St. Luke's, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
Today we're going to talk to you guys about rental versus commission, because I think that is a very controversial subject. And I think that a lot of people get into making one decision over the other based on them thinking like, or almost like doubting themselves as to like what they can handle. And so they'll literally set up their whole business model because they want a hands-off approach. They will have the whole business model set up as rental, but then they'll sit here and like run it like a commission salon and expect
team meetings.
Yeah, but not even that, but they'll like also, it's like they're like shocked that it's not yielding what a commission salon could yield. And I'm like, well, yeah, like you set up a landlord situation over here, and then you're like trying to run like a full-blown business over here, and you're not getting compensated for it. So anyway, we're going to kind of talk through some of that today. And, I'm not against either. I think there's a lot of different business models. Those are the 2 main ones. I'm not against either one, but I definitely think that there's a time and a place for that business model. And most times, the place that you pick is not the right place to do it in.
Yeah. Yeah. You have one transaction per chair. And like she said, there's nothing wrong about it, but it's good to know your numbers.
Yeah, like that's what that's going to look like.
The frame of what you're going to be building, So, I mean, you're going to have, and we've heard everything. And often what we hear is things priced way too low because they're nice, and kindness is not always good for business, So you're not there to be nice. You don't be like an ass, but you also don't need to be worried about being liked and by everybody, and you need to be a leader. So
you'll never be liked by everybody ever. No. Like even if that is like your morning like goal is like this, I'm going to be liked by everyone today. I'm going to be a people pleaser. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get everyone to like me.
Won't have any impact that way.
You won't. Like you will exhaust yourself trying. So with the business model of rental, I think it's important. Like in the last episode, we talked about salon owners that are in the trenches. And I will say most salon owners that I meet or talk to, or Drew meets and talks to, that are in the trenches, a lot of times they have set their business model up as one thing, and they realize that this is not at all what I thought I wanted. And not only that, but there's not enough freaking cheddar to pay the bills with the way this is set up. And then they're trying to figure out, how do I make that change? How do I do that without everyone leaving? So like the conversion from rental to commission is actually not as painful of a road as you might think. And we've really helped and stood by a lot of salon owners and helped them do that and naturally progress their business from one business model. And like literally 6 months later, it's just kind of like transformed into this other one. And there was quietly. There's no pain. There's no walkout. There's no one like feeling like they're like no one's pissed off.
Yeah,
like
there's no big announcement.
yeah, like and a lot of times I think it's kind of like with a price increase too. It's a similar thing. Like, what do stylists and owners feel like they need to do? They need to like put out this Instagram post and this email and this sign at their station and make this video explaining themselves as to why they're changing their pricing. It's like, dude,
what they're really doing is trying to justify their worth to the customer.
Really? Yeah, totally.
You know?
And what they're also doing too is they're making a bigger deal about something that is really not that big of a deal. Like, especially with price increases.
I saw like $40 candle the other day.
Yeah. I mean, I've spent more than that on a candle, believe it or not.
I got no emails about the price increase of these candles.
How dare you? Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, can you imagine getting like Whole Foods to be like, hey, we are going to raise the price of our candles a metric shitload, and we just want you to know.
I mean, think about, there's an egg shortage right now. I can't find one freaking egg in this whole city, you know, and we're actually going to buy chickens next weekend because I'm so sick and tired of it.
Stock it up. And the goat.
They don't sell goats there.
Steven has a baby goat.
We'll have to stop somewhere else to get a goat.
I have one. I have one ready to go.
Okay.
Little pygmy goat.
Who's Steven?
He beats me up at jiu-jitsu.
I've never met him.
Routinely. It's his goat guy. It's my goat. I got to go guy.
He's the goat.
He's the goat guy. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to use this egg shortage fiasco as a example. Okay. So, first of all, I can't find an egg anywhere in this whole town, and not Whole Foods, not freaking HEB, not Sprouts, nowhere. I can't find a single egg.
We need eggs too.
We do, because we go through like literally like a dozen and a half every morning between all of us. Like, we have a bunch of kids, and the baby alone eats 4. The 2-year-old baby, you know, and then I want probably 3 to 4. And so anyway, none of us have had eggs in a long time. And it's been weird, but, let's say the eggs come back in stock, right, at the grocery store, or even like before the whole egg shortage was like really, like there's just no eggs. Like, there was a point in time a few weeks ago where it was like, okay, all the like really good eggs are gone, and then now it's just all the like crappy eggs.
What's going on with the eggs? Is the bird flu, and then they got the vax going on with?
I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I want to go there.
Goats, rabbits, and chickens. That's what we're gonna call this episode.
No, we're not. I want to go down the rabbit hole, but not right now.
I think we should.
Because we have an appointment soon, and we got to get through this. So, what I'm saying is like, let's say prior to the egg shortage, or when the eggs are coming back in stock, there's going to be, because it's a supply and demand, there's going to be a price increase. And I honestly don't give a shit if the eggs are $15 a carton. I don't care. I'm going to go buy 4 or 5 cartons.
Whoa.
I will.
$15 a carton?
I'm not playing. Like, Henny loves his eggs. But it's like supply and demand. I want it. The consumers are going to want it, and they're going to pay for it.
Which is probably why they're doing this.
I don't think that you know, Whole Foods is going to give 2 shits if I go up to the counter and say, hey, I just need to speak to a manager. I'm going to pull Karen. I need to speak to a manager, and I am not happy about the price of these eggs. This is ridiculous.
If your name is Karen, you're listening to this.
Listen, lady, like this,
I apologize.
This is the way it is. Like, there is supply and demand. There's less supply. There's more demand. We have to charge what we charge because of that fact. It's a business decision. They
could be doing that on purpose, like holding the eggs back to re-release the eggs, so Rachel pays $15 for a dozen.
Wouldn't they be rotten? I don't even care.
Well,
yeah, that's yeah.
Maybe we should go get a bird flu vaccine.
No, nope, I'm good. That's what I'm saying. Let's just like not go there here, okay?
We're there.
I'm not trying to eliminate half our audience.
Have you seen what they're spending the money on? Have you seen it?
Stop.
Let's discuss.
I'm not discussing with you.
Wow.
No, we are rental versus commission. You guys know, when you go bowling and you have to, if you suck at bowling, you have to have the bumpers up. I am the bumpers for Drew. I am trying to keep him in the freaking lane of what we're talking about.
I'm trying to entertain you people.
I know. And it's entertaining, but like there's a damn hot dog suit hanging up over there, and I'm next to your blazer. Like what? It's next to your blazer.
That really describes me.
Yeah, you're either that
got
or
a black blazer or a hot dog suit. You get both of me.
Oh my God. So when you guys are like, that's an example, well, not that, but the egg thing. That was an example of of supply and demand, and the fact that it's a business decision. So when you're raising your prices, you're raising your rental rates, or having a hard conversation maybe with yourself of like, I'm the problem. I'm the reason why I am in the red every single month. It's because of me. And
It's definitely your fault.
it definitely is your fault if you're in the red. That's for sure. And it's our fault if we are ever in the red or we're having cash flow issues. It's our own fault.
I like it when it's our fault. And I've really gotten into a place where I really, sometimes it is the team's flub, but it always goes to a leadership, you know? So it's, do you want to blame everyone else, or you want to take ownership and be like, hey, I facilitated this, you know? And did I have the right process? Do I have a process problem, or do I have a people problem? And then 95%, unless the person's just sucks, you know, which I'm sure you guys have had people work for you that are like that, or have worked for people that are like that. It's usually a process issue, you know? And then if your whole company is built on a process that's not going to leverage you to get to where you're going to go, it's a process issue, you know, that has facilitated a group of people who want to come in and be a part of that process. And you can do, if you're going to do $1 million location in a rental situation where you're just doing, that's your main source of income, you got to have like 43 chairs being rented out for $2,000 a month.
I got a girl doing $1 million in a freaking shipping container right now. I'm so proud of her.
That's cool.
Cool. It's like you set your business up, and you either set it up for success or you set it up to fail. And obviously the intention was not to go the latter, right? It was to set it up for success. And you didn't know what you didn't know. We all have been in that position. And so if you are listening to this and you're like, yeah, that's me. I'm the girl in the red every month. I'm the girl that is, you know, losing and eating last, and everyone else is thriving, and I'm over here just like scraping by, and I'm embarrassed to admit it to anyone else, you know. I want you guys to click the link in the description and book a call with us. Just come talk to us. Did you hear
Have
that?
a chat.
I think my jaw popped. I've been talking a lot today.
Yeah.
Anyways, like, book a call with us. Like, how we are here is how we are on Zoom. Like, we're here. We're here for you. We're here to help you out. We're here to be a voice of reason, a reality check if you need one. And, you know, it doesn't have to be that way. Like, you don't have to be stressed out every single month. You don't have to be worrying if your card's going to decline, you know, on a $5 purchase. Like, it doesn't have to be that way. It can be very different. And you'd be surprised how quickly things can turn around.
Oh, they turn around quick, you know,
really quick.
And I personally, I like if your business is in the red and you're the owner, it's your fault. But the cool thing about that is it is easy to take ownership of that and fix it. You know, so if something's my fault, I like it. Like, if I'm dealing with some camera issues today, I'm hoping it's my fault and I'm just dumb, rather than having an issue with the camera. You know, if it's my fault, I can learn, I can fix it. It's quicker to course correct. You know, so a lot of people try to place blame externally. I'm a fan of it's my fault, because I'm all open, humble about it. Cool, screwed up. That was dumb. Learn. That's how we've kind of done all this is through that process. You know, but if you point the finger at other things or situations, scenarios, reasons, circumstance, you'll never get there, you know. But if it's, hey, I set this up wrong, I'm going to get some help, be shown how to do it the right way. Cause, you know, I say it all the time, but business is a science and science is a process. There's a process to building $1 million, $2 million, $3 million salon. You know? And the things that you can do and implement and adjust there's a lot to work with. There's a lot that we do. There's a lot
of levers you can pull. And if you didn't catch the last episode, like, I would highly recommend, if you're in a hard spot right now, watch or listen to our last episode about being in the trenches. It is a real thing, and you can get out of it. You really can, but you have to take different actions than what you're currently taking. And sometimes when you're in a really hard spot, you just won't take action at all. You're just kind of like, I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to hope that this other thing just works itself out. Time is not the end all be all as to a problem. Like, a problem doesn't typically resolve itself, by the way. It's usually like someone initiating an action or making a hard call or decision that will help the problem resolve itself. But it doesn't resolve itself by just not doing anything.
No, and Afghanistan farmers can get $330 million from the U.S. government. You can have a salon that does $2 million, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
Facts.
Maybe we'll start a conspiracy theory podcast that's private, and we'll invite you to that one.
What are they growing in Afghanistan, Drew? The poppy seed. What does poppy seed make? Heroin. That's some shit. Don't get me going. Weird. I have questions.
No, you got a clip. You know what? You put these clips on his page, not my page, okay?
Hey,
Thank
keep
you
it
so
real.
much.
Weird shit going on. Want to talk about it?
Not on my page. Do it on your own time. On
But
your own
also,
page.
not to go down that, but to go down that, you can certainly have a salon that brings in a few million a year. You know?
Sure. That's like, honestly, guys, and especially like once things have changed and you are like in a totally different spot, you're like the problems that you're dealing with right now and the things you might be dealing with right now, like Drew and I look back in time sometimes and we're just like, gosh, what a bunch of weenies we were back then. You know what I mean? Like we would, and the problems we thought we had then, it's like, gosh, like that's just like a fucking Tuesday now. Like it's not even a big deal. But, keep in mind, as you progress in business and in life, you become wiser. You become smarter. You can identify patterns and trends, and you just become scrappier. And I see that. Yep. Been in that before. Not stepping in that again. You really become, we have an opportunity anyway to become wiser and to be more strategic in your actions. But we'll leave you guys with that. Thank you so much for listening and for watching if you're watching us on YouTube. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, go subscribe, please, because we've got to have other people on there besides our daughter's friends. Okay.
Yeah. If you want to discuss what's going on, you can just DM me. We can have a chat.
And then you'll probably get blocked
about
from
our foreign
Instagram.
aid nonsense.
Thank you guys. Hope you have a great day.